start with our feet. So just lifting, I guess your left side up, left leg up, pulling out your ankle. Other direction. Flexing and pointing your foot. And put your foot down, same side. Flip your toes over. See if you get tops of toes on the ground. Oh, that feels good today for me. Rolling side to side if you can. A little gentler as the further under you go under your chair. That should be a little gentler for you. Further out, a little more tense. Okay, other side as you're ready. Flexing and pointing. And setting that foot down to try to stretch the top of the foot out. Super common to get foot cramps here, so just come out of it if you get that. Tops of toes, like shoelace side of your foot. Trying to get that side down. And rolling side to side over the toes. And back to the first side. Pick up that leg, hug it in towards you. Let's lift and lower. And this time lift it all the way up, and maybe you can interlace your fingers over your shin. If you do that, hold on to your shin as if, and then pull your fingers as if you're dragging your skin up towards your knee. Lift it. And then take your knee out to the side. Back in. One more time. Side. And hold it right here. See if you can take your foot out. Just the will of your leg muscles taking your foot out to the side. Very nice. Let's set it down. Sit nice and tall. Hinge forward a bit. And same knee, let it open. The other side. Lift your leg over. And one more time. Lift. Lift it up and interlace your fingers in front of your shin and then pull the skin like you're pulling it towards your kneecap. Breathe in. Breathe out. And then letting the knee open up to the side. And back in. Up to the side. Back in. Sitting up tall again, just holding on kind of around your knee. You can take that foot out. And then you can set your foot down, hinge forward, sit up nice and tall to let that same knee fall open. Good, back to center. And then scoot back in your chair. I don't think I've ever done this one in here. All the way back, resting on the back of your chair. Start with one knee in. This may be accessible to some of you and not to others, but not to worry. Nobody's judging anyone, right? Include yourselves. So we're trying, okay, I'm going to set this up a little better. Butt forward, back, back. That makes sense, a little more of a hinge. And now we try to pull them both. Notice get your butt way far forward. Okay, there we go. It's like a hinge of your back. If you're sitting up tall, it's too hard. I couldn't do it either. Let me show you from the side. Like you're one of my children slouching at dinner, right? And then you can pull them in.
Yeah, no.
Okay, that works. I'll show you. We'll try again next time.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, well, I thought I'd try that one. It was fun. All right, first side again. Lift that knee up. Go going to our figure 4, so grab on wherever you can. Put your ankle on your knee. Very nice. The more you get that foot or ankle right above your knee, the more you're going to feel it in that hip. Most important thing is to sit up tall. And for those of you that have your knees down pretty far, you can add the hinge, but remember you're trying to keep your spine in alignment. So don't tuck your chin in. Keep the back of your neck in alignment. If you're feeling it enough and your knees up to your face, just stay standing. That's where we all started. You have plenty of time, so just slow down your breath. Be practicing your triangle breath. Inhale, hold it, then exhale. Very nice. And sit up tall. We're not going to come out of it just yet. Can you slide that leg across so you're sitting like a lady? And then, which leg you guys got on top? Left? So opposite arm on top. So your right arm on top. It's not what I'm doing because I'm opposite of you. Right arm on top, just giving yourself a big hug. And then if you want to, you can even round your back and bring your elbows towards your knees. Okay, that's optional for 3 breaths. 3, 2, 1 more breath. Inhale to rise back up, release your arms, release your legs. Great job. Second side. Pick up your knee, foot or ankle on your knee. One side is always tighter than the other. So whatever you did on the other side, definitely straight spine wherever you are, even if you add that hinge. Try not to go to a rounded back. If you feel a little pull in your knee, that's a sign to back off, even if that means setting your foot down. Now sit up tall. Slide your leg across. Opposite arm on top. And then if you want, elbows towards your knees for 3 breaths. So you can still sit up tall, you're still getting a great posture. Or you're squeezing everything together, thinking about that lymphatic system for 3 breaths. Two more. One more breath. Inhale to sit up tall. Release your arms, release your leg, and now you can scoot back in your chair. Final and most important posture, which is just stillness. Stillness in the body. And by concentrating on our breath, stillness in our minds. Literally the hardest practice. So when you notice you've begun to think, maybe you'll notice you began to replay a conversation you had. You begin to practice a conversation you're going to have. Notice that you began to do that. And then you come back to your breath. I am breathing in. I am breathing out. Compassion wills us to realize this truth that Lucille Clifton said. She said, every pair of eyes facing you has probably experienced something you could not endure. Every human being walking this earth has painful stories tucked into the corners of their hearts. If we could remember this truth, perhaps we could see with the eyes of compassion rather than the eyes of our own judgments and preferences. This week, watch where you are running interference on others' lives. Discern the difference between help and support. Let's breathe together. In through your nose. Open your mouth, soft sigh. In through your nose. Soft sigh. In through your nose. Soft sigh. Bring your hands together. Thank you all for practicing with me. Delight in me. Seek and honors. Delight in you. Namaste.